All right, it's 2:55 midnight. Took a screenshot on X to show where I'm at on the property, essentially, at least when I was standing on the deck. You got some fencing, long driveway, lots of space, and hear that? Not much of anything. It's perfect. Now you do have neighbors. They do exist. It's the exterior of the house. It is a Trex deck. It needs some paint on the deck and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure if we got underneath there, there might be some boards loose or things like that that need to be taken care of. But out here, you have a 2-car garage that is clearly detached. However, I cannot access it. I did speak to the agent. Somebody took the key, so we can't get in there. Also, the reason that it fell out of contract wasn't anything of major concern. And this is behind the property. I don't know how new the septic is, but it looks newer. So I'm going to leave it at that. But I wouldn't mind talking to the animals. Now, views do exist on the property. But you got a lot of trees in here. And the trees block out a good portion of it. But it's not the end of the world. And they've done, looks like, quite a bit of mitigation, which is really helpful. So, with that said, let's head on into the house. Retaining walls actually look to be holding up really well. All right, Trex deck, like I said, wood underneath, Trex on top, pretty common. And the deck is not small. There's the side of your house. All right, come in the front door. It's inviting. It doesn't feel nothing crazy. And it's not massive. It's not, doesn't feel overbearing. But it feels polished. But it's not too polished to where there aren't things that you can do to it. And you'll kind of see that in person at some point if we decide to move on this. Wood burning, and it's in a place that makes sense, I think. Based on the layout, yeah, makes sense. Look at this cute little bathroom. Just kind of right underneath the stairs. Formal dining. And the kitchen is big. Now, you will run into what you run into in every house. This piece. Let's maybe take that out. Some of that. Anyway, I'll let you sort that out. You have space. So if you're in here and you're cooking, you're doing Like you can kind of elbow around. Like you're not restricted in one little space, which is kind of nice. You also have a pantry. See what I mean? Not so polished that there isn't something for you to do. There's stuff to do. Coat closet. That's where they had their TV mount. I like that they did that. And they didn't have two focal points in one spot. Some people, they don't mind it. Others, it drives them crazy. Anyway, on to the upstairs. Straight ahead is a bathroom. And the bathroom is actually nice. That's the secret door moving around. Could have probably done a dual here, but maybe not needed. So, nice little barn door, hiding the washer and dryer. That's the secret door that moved kind of on its own. Nice door. What would likely be the master, as I bump into the side of the house in the corner of the wall. It's a big room. And you have views from up here. So you could position the bed to have a view. Walk-in closet. Looks like they had a TV up there at one point. I wouldn't do it there if you're gonna have a TV. Probably do it over there. And then that way I could at least have that view of the mountains in the morning. That at some point had an issue. It doesn't look to be still an active issue. And I don't see anything else that's really standing out as a negative. Not yet. Other than I have to walk all the way over here, turn the switch off, come back over here, turn this switch off. All right. Room number 2. They're all good sized rooms. Now I know you don't need anything massive. And this is not massive. So yeah, it definitely doesn't stink. I don't dislike it. It feels tastefully done. It's not like overbearing or over the top. Oh, there's a skylight. Don't mean to get excited about the skylight, but I was wondering where the sun was coming from or the light that I missed. is quiet. I'll have this to you shortly.